Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Lacroix card to review today. I'm assuming that's his name because he's French, and the way that it's spelled out, it kind of like looks that way. So we're just gonna go with Lacroix for the sake of the review. I think that's actually his name, though. It looks like it. But guys, we're taking a look at a card that is 6'3", medium work rates, right-footed, 2-star skills, 2-star weak foot. Why has this card been extinct for so long? He's extinct because if you look at his base card stats, people go crazy for base card stats. You see 90 pace, they're like, oh my god, this guy's amazing. That's the one thing. And then the second thing is that a flashback Roussillon card is a gameplay objective card. That's French, left back, and Wolfsburg. So you get that triple link set up with them. So that's why he's been extinct for so long. I'm going to see if he's a good card in game. In-game player traits, he has none. Attributes, he's at 83 for acceleration with 95 sprint speed. So obviously we're going to be giving him a shadow chemistry style because pace is life in this game, life or death. 93 acceleration to work with 99 sprint speed while having a 6'3" height with a high and average body type. Cool beans, cool beans. Shooting stats, he's got 78 for shot power, so nothing crazy there. Base card stats for passing is pretty solid at 98, 79. He has a 2-star weak foot, so you do have to mostly use his right foot as much as possible with the medium work rates. Okay. Base dribbling stats for a center back is set up really nicely to work with the pace. We're going to see how that performs in game with 75 at 80, 82, 83 to 78, and then 83. Yeah, it's pretty good for a center back, to be fair. I do expect his on-the-ball dribbling to be a little slug, a little bit, not like a lot, but it's a center back, so obviously it's to be expected. With defending stats, his stats are set up really nicely to the point where when you give him a shadow chemistry style, he does get some very good boosts here and there. The only thing that's going to be low, quote-unquote low, is the 95 interceptions, but he is a 6'3" player to work with that 95 interceptions, so pretty cool there. Base card stats for physical, he's at 99 for strength to work with his body type, 89 for stamina, and then 85 aggression to work with the pace that he has. I mean, the card looks cool. 99 jumping as well while being a 6'3" player. Okay. We're going to be trying him out in game. We're going to see how he is as a defender. Now, it's a little bit weird in this situation because every single defender I have here is pretty much full meta. So we'll see how he performs. We're going to be using the 3 at the back formation, where he will be playing in the center back position. The rest of the team doesn't really matter where we put the rest of the team, to be honest. We're not really going to attack too much, like maybe from time to time, but it's mostly going to be the opponent attacking us, right? So we'll just tell both of them to join the attack, and we'll have Lacroix playing as the person playing through the middle. Cool. So let's go try him out. Okay, what do we got here? He actually has a pretty cool team. I wonder if his Chiesa's on full chemistry. I don't know if it actually is. This is one chemistry off, and it's kind of irritating me. You know those ones, boys? All right, let's do this. The shot cancel's crazy, man. The shot cancel is insane. Gotta love it. What's his dribbling end game? Oh, his dribbling is actually pretty solid for a center back. Yeah, never mind. I don't mind it at all, to be honest. Maybe it's because instead of it being a high and average plus body type, it's in high and average. So the high and average is actually nice to work with, you know? Nice, good block right there. I like how tall he is in game, man. The height's definitely nice. Under pressure, he does well too. Probably gonna go on a counter attack here as well. With Butragueño. Gonna intercept that really quick. Nice, great slide tackle. Beautiful. You kind of have to, like, when you're using players like your defenders, you kind of have to, like, pick and choose when you control them and when you don't, because AI defending is more important. So you kind of have to understand, like, when you want to switch off of them for them to go back into their original positions. Nice. He was actually all the way at the top there and actually tracked back really quickly to get that. Dope, dope, dope. Good tackle. Possession base as well. Very nice. His initial acceleration was a little bit weird there when I had to switch to him. And that makes sense because of the body type that he has, but obviously worth it for the reach that he has in that tackle too.
And now the second half is underway. Well, it's a poor tackle. Is it going to be?
Oh, wow.
And he scored.
I just ran the entire way with Lacroix because he wasn't playing, so I was like, you know what, let's just see what he's going to do here. He actually ended up scoring from it.
Alaba failed to hold it. Joao Cancelo. Can they forge ahead?
Nice and calm, boys. Nice and calm. Don't overcommit the spaces.
Not a particularly strong challenge. Still alive.
So you can see that I overcommitted there, which is a good place to overcommit, to be honest, to test out what his chase after is like. His chase after is not going to be crazy, but that overcommitment that I do right there is 100% my fault. That's a good AI block by him there.
Beautifully weighted ball.
And that's why it's nice to have the heights there. That was his own animation that actually did that.
Body in the way again.
It's kind of funny how both him and Varane does the, or do they both do the defensive AI block. But a great one at that, to be fair. Don't get the ball there. This game's weird sometimes because they get the ball like from behind randomly. They just like stick a foot in and then they're good to go.
Skipping away.
Probably a lack of composure there on the defense, but it's a center back that doesn't have like the craziest of dribbling, so I'm not surprised by that.
Gomez. Great opportunity.
Yeah, so his chase after animation is going to be the only thing that's not going to feel super light, which is going to be pretty obvious, obviously. But to be fair, like most of the situations where he's caught out of position, it's pretty much your own fault, if anything. It's your own fault depending on the type of pass that the opponent makes. Like that pass right there should be an obvious through ball. Some passes are obviously garbage because the passing mechanics suck in this game. But yeah, I think that's going to be the only thing that's going to be like lackluster on the card because it's a combination of... so let's just take a look, right, and see, right? So we have base card stats of 83 acceleration, so that already kind of strays away from the quote-unquote full meta aspect of the card. And then obviously from base characteristic, you're working with a 6'3" height with a high and average body type, but it's still a good center back, guys. It's just that's going to be like the one thing you're going to notice from the full meta aspect. Like obviously using someone like a team of the season, Cancelo is still going to be a better card in the meta of the game, right? But so far, he has some pretty cool defensive animations. It's nice to work with his height. It's a good card to use in the meta of the game, so...
Cristiano Ronaldo. Joao Cancelo. Opportunity it is.
How funny is it that I just mentioned about Team of the Season Cancelo, and there he is scoring a goal for me.
Gomez.
Yep, overcommitment there. He still gets the ball there. Very nice, very nice. Again, the height that he has, very helpful for that.
Vieira.
See, he does that like push touch away sometimes when he's under pressure, so you do have to be careful with that.
Luis Muriel. Running with the ball confidently.
Yeah, so over there I didn't actually press the tackle button. I just kind of like waited afterwards to press it just to see what he'd be like on the jockey. So yeah, the only thing that I'm not like crazy about on the card is the chase after animation. It is like a quote-unquote sloppy one, but that's like a lot of the center backs in this game. It's still a very good card to use in the meta of the gameplay. He's just not going to be like a Varane. Yeah, if he's as tall as he is, he's going to get that every single time.
That was required. Coming in from Ricardo Rodriguez.
Yeah. So even in that initial run that he does right there, I still feel the chase after being like lackluster because of the initial acceleration that he has. But guys, you know, in this game, like we're obviously stress testing him, but in this game, it's better to just not use the card because he'll run faster anyway. So it's really not that big of a deal at all.
Inside the final 5 minutes now. Wanted to keep
Interception there by Lacroix.
them to level this. Teammates in the middle.
And Lacroix with the last minute absolute savior of a block. Cheese! Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Lacroix card. So, again, I apologize if I'm not saying his name right, but I think I am, and he's French. He's Francais. Parle Francais. So, you know, I think I got it right. I think I got it right. But, ladies and gentlemen, with Lacroix's card, let's talk about how he performs in game, right? So, from a base characteristic, the only thing that you're going to notice with Lacroix is obviously going to be the chase after animation, right? He's not going to feel the fastest when it comes to the chase after. So obviously when you use someone like, I always compare it to this guy because Team of Season Cancelo can play in the center back position. It's kind of the same thing with like Mbabu's card, right? Because Mbabu is a card that a lot of people use as a full meta beast because Mbabu already has the base card stats for pace. So when you give him the anchor chemistry style, right, you have all that extra pace and you have the defense and the physical. So a card like this that is an average body type, 6 foot tall, he runs like an absolute monster. He runs like a unit, right? So with Lacroix, he's not going to run like that, right? So an Mbabu is still going to be a better center back to have than this card because of the initial acceleration that you're working with the dribbling stats, the high and average body type while being a 6'3" player. So that's where you're going to notice him the most, right? But to be fair, that's the only thing that's not necessarily great, but for the full meta aspect, I'm just letting you guys know. The Shadow Chemistry style on the card works really well for him because he is a 6'3" player. So what you'll notice about him is that, again, you don't want to control him too often because if you use manual defending, if he's caught out of position, the chase after is not going to be great, right? But he's got really good defensive animations to kind of save your life in a lot of situations. He's very tall, very muscular, right? Because he's a 99 strength player. So you're going to find yourself in a lot of situations where if he's in front of the goal, he's going to make some really class defensive AI blocks for you, right? He's just not going to be on the level of these cards like Mbabu, like Varane. Those guys are absolutely unbelievable. But it's still going to be a very good card to use considering the link up that you can have with the flashback Roussillon card, right? So it's still a pretty cool card for what it is. It's not as good as the card being extinct on both market, but it makes sense, right? Because of the links to the flashback Roussillon for a good card in the meta of the game. Not a great card, but a good card in the meta of the game. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.